hooligans? It's Jennifer, and yes, a girly do be blind. Today I'm going to be trying to make my own rug. I've been seeing this trend on TikTok where people tuft their own rugs and it looks really fun and funky and fresh, but it also looks like it's a very high barrier to entry. You have to buy a whole tufting gun and it looks kind of expensive and a big setup. Then I came across this girl who basically made a cow print rug out of 2 rugs. She just like cut them up and duct taped them together, and I was like, oh my god, this is so genius. So today I'm going to be trying that out. Honestly, this just looks like a super fun project that's hopefully going to be therapeutic, although I know that there's going to be bumps along the way. As a lot of you guys know, I just released my new song Someone I Never Had, and also the music video that went along with it. It's honestly been a very like stressful past couple of weeks, just like trying to get the video ready and like worrying about if you guys are gonna like it. It's been very fun but also mentally exhausting, and so I'm hoping that making this rug will bring a little bit of DIY excitement back. Speaking of mental health, thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I'm a big fan of therapy. It's helped me get through my deepest, darkest of depressions. And so if there's something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with a licensed professional therapist that you can start communicating with within 48 hours. It's not a crisis line or self-help, it's professional counseling done online very securely. There's a broad range of expertise within BetterHelp's 15,000 plus counselor network, and the service is available worldwide. Basically, you can just log in at any time and message your counselor and you'll get a timely and thoughtful response. You can also schedule weekly phone calls or video calls, which I've personally done so many times, and I find that they're actually really comfortable. And if you ever feel like you want to change your counselor, you can do that super easily. It's much more affordable than traditional counseling, and there's also financial aid available. I and BetterHelp want you to start living a happier life. I want me to start living a happier life, and I have a special offer for you guys for 10% off of your first month. So you can visit betterhelp.com/GenerationDIY to join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of a professional counselor. And with that, hopefully we are moving on to a therapeutic and calm and fun process of making a rug. Hopefully. All right, time to do what am I doing? Time to do some research. I'm gonna search on Pinterest for some inspo because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. I'm just gonna search up funky rugs. So I'm seeing a lot of like checkered patterns, smiley faces, cow print, wavy designs. These are all really cute, but most of them have multiple colors. So my plan is to actually buy secondhand rugs so that I save as much money as possible, and I'm kind of also like thrift flipping-ish. It really depends on how many matching types of rugs that I can find in different colors. I'm gonna try to look for inspo that's like 2 to 3 colors max. Probably only 2 though. Can you hear this? Yeah, it sounds like it's about to explode. I've been waiting for it to explode for about 3 years at this point. It's just, I kind of like the stress of it. Is it gonna shut down on me and never wake back up ever? So I'm actually gonna search on Facebook Marketplace just because I feel like it might be easier to find rugs on here. Okay, so I found a couple of potential rugs. There's 2 of these white high pile shaggy rugs. One is wool and one is polyamorous, basically a synthetic material. The reason why I chose that was because this is the only like solid colored rug that I could find that was not like black or gray. This is like a navy bluish, and I feel like this could look cute in the room because I'm going for like a 70s theme, and I feel like blue is kind of, it can fit in with the color scheme that I'm going for. I am going to contact them and see if I can meet up with them tomorrow to check out the rugs. They're all under 100, which is good. Hoping to spend under like 150 total. I'm stressed. I'm very stressed. I will check back in with you when rugs are coming in hot. Rug number 1 down. Let's go pick up the second one. Hello, loves. I went to look at the second rug in the white color. I'm holding my TMJ thing because like I can't really speak that well in it. This is my 3rd time recording this segment because it made me talk so slow. I went to look at the second rug. Oh my god. I went to look at the I went to look at the second rug. Oh my god. Anyway, I went to look at the second rug and honestly, it was better on all fronts. It was only $40. Quality, it's made of wool and they've barely used it before, but the texture didn't really match the blue one that I bought this morning. So I went to look at the third one instead and I got it. It's right there. It was $75, so more expensive, although I did get it down from $90. They have used it for 2 years. So honestly, if I was just looking for quality, I would have gone that second one, but this one matches better, so we're going for the aesthetics here. Hi guys, I am back home. It is a different day. I have been working on a couple designs for the rug. So these are the two rugs that I ended up getting. They're both shag rugs. One is this off-white color and one is this navy bluish color. They are made of this synthetic material. If I was going for quality, I would have chosen something better, but these are the only two that kind of match together and I'm pretty sure they're the same size. Going off of those two colors, I have been creating a couple of designs and yeah, girly is very indecisive. Here are some options and I really don't know what I want to do. So first off, I wanted to recreate the original TikTok that I saw, which was the cow print pattern. I feel like with the blue and white, this would kind of go well with the black and white cow print. It might be a little difficult to cut out. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it yet. Another option is to do this flower pattern, which would match the piano design that I'm going for in the room makeover. I feel like this might be a little more difficult since there's little cutouts for the center of the flowers, but I think it's really cute. And then I started getting a little creative, maybe a little too creative. This is like a spin-off of the flower one. This might be a little too advanced for me because this would be a lot of cutting out and like just, it seems a little torturous. So here's another idea. It's also flowery, also has the word create on it, but I added these smileys on it, which I think look really cute and funky. But again, I think it might be too much, especially because I am already adding like this funky mural on the wall. It might just be too many patterns going on. Another option, we're going for something more, I'm not gonna say subtle, but a little more structured. So we have this big checkered pattern. Now, I think that this would actually fit pretty well in the room because it's pretty straightforward. It's still a little bit busy because it is a checkered pattern, but I think it would pair well with the rest of the room because it is more structured, you know what I mean? But then I thought maybe step it up a little bit and make my life harder. Smaller checkered boxes. Honestly, I feel like that would be really cute, but like I feel like this would be a lot of work to do because I would literally have to cut out like 100 different checkers. Maybe not 100. Well, it might be. I'm not really sure. That seems like a lot of work. But for my track record, I seem to really love torturing myself. So like if I end up doing this, joke's on me, bro. Okay, so these are the options, right? I'm gonna try to edit these into the tentative room plans to see what looks the best. And the two that I have narrowed it down to are the cow print pattern and also the flower pattern. I think those two match the best. I think the other ones are a little too busy. I think cow print would look cute, but honestly might be too busy. The flower would also be busy, but I think it matches with the piano. So are we thinking flower? Am I being decisive right now? I really need to make a decision because I've literally spent 2 days on these designs. Also, guys, how am I doing this? Am I Spider-Man? I think I'm gonna do the freaking flower thing. I don't know how. Freaking in the video, she doesn't show how exactly she made it. So I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Well, I kind of don't. Let's just do it. Excuse me. Someone call NASA because I'm in space. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Evidently, the two rugs are different sizes. I'm thinking that it actually doesn't really matter that much. How do I put this into words? Like, I wish you could just like telepathically understand what I'm saying.
So like when I cut a shape off from the edge, I can just like put it like, it doesn't need to, like, I just need to.
The point is, it doesn't matter. It just trust me on that. I think I want the main rug to be the white one. For it being used for 2 years, this rug actually doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna flip these over and I'm gonna cut the shape out from the blue one first. Do I know what I'm doing? Okay, yeah. No, I'm actually gonna cut it out of the other one first. So I'm actually gonna cut the shape out of this rug first because this is gonna be the main rug. So I can plan out exactly what the design is gonna be, and then I will trace that shape out on the blue rug and then fit it in. If I don't make sense, I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I have the worst unprecedented case of insomnia that I've ever had. Last night I only slept 3 hours. I went to bed at 11, couldn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. and woke up at 5 a.m. and I couldn't fall back asleep. Has this happened to anyone else before? I definitely think it's like a mental thing. Like, I think I've just been too stressed or something. Time to use BetterHelp. Man, I've actually been like miserable and exhausted. I'm so tired all the time, but my body just won't let me fall asleep. And I hate it here because I love to sleep. I just don't know what's going on. It's been rough out here. That's the point. Anyway, I digress. I am going to draw out the pattern that I want on the back of the rug using a dry erase marker because I figure I can erase it. Wait, that literally makes no sense because this is literally not a dry erase board. Okay, instead I'm gonna use chalk. Now that I've drawn out the approximate pattern that I want, I'm gonna go over it with a permanent marker. I'm so freaking tired, bro, but it's fine. I'll just never sleep. Okay.
Let me see what you have.
A knife! No! Did somebody call Chris Evans because my knives are out? Okay, so I have traced out the designs on the rug and now it is time to cut them out. I have 2 weapons in my arsenal. I have a typical box cutter, X-Acto knife moment, and then I also have a serrated like fruit knife. I'm gonna try the box cutter first just to see where we get. Oh, it's looking like it might be a little difficult to cut out. Damn it! Let me try the serrated knife. Okay, what if I try to like poke a hole like this? Oh, I think we're getting through. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. It's giving pumpkin carving vibes. Just in time for spooky season. Okay, this definitely is not as hard as I thought. Okay guys, so I have cut out one of the flowers. Honestly, this did not take very long at all. I think it took me like 5 minutes. Knife skills, I would say 10 out of 10. Now I'm just gonna cut out the middle circle thing. I will say this process is very aggressive, so if you have any residual anger from something, if there's someone that you
If there's someone that you never had.
If there's someone that you never had that you just wanna get some anger out towards or because of, this would be a good opportunity to release that anger. And since we are talking about mental health, I feel like this is a good therapeutic release. Honestly, what I was saying earlier about this being a therapeutic process is true. I thought that this would be a lot harder. This has been a very physically demanding but mentally cathartic experience. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue to use my knife. Day 3, still wearing the same exact outfit. Progress update is that I've cut out all of the flower pieces that need to be replaced with the blue rug. I actually got my dad to help me with this because last night I was at an all-time low with sleep deprivation, and guess what guys? After 2 weeks, I have finally gotten a full 8 hours of sleep. It's a Christmas miracle. Can I get a hallelujah? Anyway, I definitely think that the mental, therapeutic, cathartic aspect of this DIY has been paying off, but we have like more than half to go. I have taken out all of the flower pieces that need to be replaced with the blue rug, and I've kept the middle section. So I'm first gonna roll out the blue rug on top of this. I have the carpet rolled out. Now it is time to trace the flower shapes. I'm just gonna put it in the general area of where it was on the white rug. It doesn't really matter if it's like the exact same location or not, as long as like I cut it out pretty accurately. Just as long as they're kind of spaced out pretty equidistantly, I think I'll be fine. That looks pretty good to me. Cool. Now I'm just gonna trace them all out with my permanent marker. I'm gonna try to fold the raw edges in so that I get the most accurate trace. It'll probably be a little off, but that's why I chose this specific type of rug, because it's very shaggy, and I think the length of it will be able to hide the rough edges and like spacing and weird things. So as long as I get it within like a centimeter or two, I think I'll be fine. Alright guys, I have traced out the flower, and it actually took a really long time because I have to like squish in the side of the rug. So I'm actually gonna cut this initial one out first to see if my tracing technique is good enough or if it needs to be updated. Ooh, that one's so much easier. I think this one's a lot thinner, so I think it'll go a lot faster. Yes. I'm noticing that these are two different rugs. Well, obviously, but I mean, they're two like differently made rugs. Like the white one is a lot better quality. The blue one sheds a lot more. I'm just gonna try to fit it in here to see if it works, and hopefully it fits right. Please, I need a W today. Okay, it fits good enough. There are some spaces where it's like a little bit off, but I think good enough. Wow, okay, love that. The center fits pretty well. Guys, I think we're on the right track. Let's continue. Guys, we did it! Took many a break, but alas, we got to the end of the journey. So now I'm just going to remove this blue rug. I'm gonna roll it up and put it to the side and assemble it later, because essentially now we're gonna have two rugs with the same pattern but like with the colors flipped. So I'm gonna do the blue one later. The priority is the white one. Okay, cool. Now I just have to go in with the blue flowers and kind of just fill them in. This one shed a lot when I cut it, so I'm just gonna shake out all the loosies. This is basically the ultimate game of Tetris. Alright guys, so everything is fitted into place, looking pretty good, and now it's time to mend everything together. In the TikTok she used duct tape, so I actually have a couple options. I have this black one, which I feel like is a pretty safe choice, but before that I feel like I must ask you a question. Do you see anything on my hand? Because I feel something, but I literally can't see anything. Like, just a little camo joke there. I blew it, didn't I? Anyway, I think the one that would be the most like invisible and seamless would be this one. I actually think I'm gonna use the blue one. All jokes aside. Well, not all jokes aside, just some jokes aside. Alright, I finished taping everything down. Now it's just time to flip everything right side up, and let's see the reveal. what the bloody hell? This rug looks so good. I think it turned out so cute. Although I will admit, the duct tape is not the strongest thing in the world, but like it's gonna be on the floor. I'm not gonna be constantly like flopping it around and stuff. So for now, it seems like it'll be able to hold up pretty well. What do you guys think? I feel like for what it is, it was relatively on the easy side. And now essentially I have like two different rugs. They are the same pattern, but I think they look so good. Let me know what you think. You should definitely try it out. Make sure to stream my song, Someone I Never Had. And I can't wait to hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!